Special Award, Artist in the Diaspora, VUSA Mkaya. Tafuma Charles Kateza, aka Charlie K. Gemma Griffiths. Nora Chipaumire. Special Award, Artist in the Diaspora.
And the winner is VUSA Mkaya.
The ancestor would have said, Nyabonga mina, and would have thanked Bulawayo. On behalf of VUSA Mkaya, Bulawayo, ahoy!
Welcome to EARGRUND. My name is Plot Marco and I'm your host. I'm super excited to be joining you guys. And like we announced that we're going to be speaking to winners from the National Last Merit Award, the award that just happened a few days ago. And I have the pleasure and the honor to actually be speaking to an ancestor. That's how they call him, VUSA Mkaya, who's based in Austria. And he's a member of Insingizi, an internationally acclaimed music group. They've been traversing the world, traveling around different parts of the world, performing. And he's also a member of Mozulu Art. So we're going to be speaking a bit to him and hear about his journey, but also talk a bit about his Nama win. The ancestor, greetings and welcome to EARGRUND.
Thank you so much. Welcome.
You're welcome. So just to start off with, you won the Nama. You were nominated in the same category with Nora Chipaumire, who's an amazing dancer, accomplished dancer, who's based in New York, with the Charlie K, who's also an amazing artist, as well as Gemma Griffiths. But you won it. How was the feeling? Did you expect that?
First, I was surprised that I got nominated because I wasn't expecting it. And also, to be honest with you, I wasn't expecting to win because I thought in our category, Gemma was the one that people knew in Zimbabwe. She's been there doing work with Winky, and we all know the song Mugaden and stuff.
Yeah.
So it was a positive surprise hearing my name being announced, and I'm grateful for the to the NAMA jury and everyone else who saw it fit to award me this amazing award, which is the first one for me in Zimbabwe.
Wow.
And this is very special because for the first time at home that I'm being acknowledged means a lot.
Wow. That's so great. I mean, that you've been acknowledged after so many years working around the globe. But for those that are watching for the first time and are hearing your voice today, that would want to know who's VUSA Mkaya, what are some of the highlights of your career? What are some of the major accomplishments that come with your name?
Man, it's not so easy for me, it's not so easy to talk about myself. I'm sure you know about it. But I've been in this industry for almost more than 20 years now.
Yeah.
This is why some people call me the ancestor, because especially young artists in Bulawayo. This was a name that came up with someone in Bulawayo, and they started calling me the ancestor in the arts industry. And now it came, to social media, and people are using it more and more. And when Kuda got my award on my behalf, he also addressed me as the ancestor. So nationally, this is the name that people, I didn't give it to myself. People gave it to me, and somehow it's, becoming more and more popular. I've been with Insingizi for 25 years now, traveling across, I would say the world. We've been to China, we've been to Asia, we've been to Lebanon, Russia, around across Europe and the USA as well. And recording and selling music I have done 3 albums under my name, VUSA Mkhaya.
Yes.
And my new one is coming out in June this year. This is an international release. I'm very, very excited because it's coming out everywhere around the world, and I hope that, yeah, it will bring more awards.
Wow, great, great. And I mean, from your experience and traveling back home, traveling around the world, but now you have an accolade at home. Does this mean more to you than possibly the accomplishments that you've had outside of the country?
It, it means a lot to me. It means a lot to me because, you travel around the world and get accolades. I've got accolades with Insingizi.
Yes.
In the Radio France Music Award, for example, this was our first one that we got. And now that people at home are noticing what we are doing means a lot. When we started doing music, we were doing it because because of the passion.
Yes.
I'm still doing it because of the passion.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I see. I mean, doing music for me is not about the awards or the recognition from any awards or bigger companies.
Yes.
It's because of the passion, because we've been doing it before social media, we've been doing it before likes and loves and all these kind of things. So when awards come, we appreciate them and acknowledge them. And when they come from home, it's even more special because then, people are noticing what we are doing. But, this won't stop us from doing what we do. Awards or no awards, we keep on going.
Great. And talking about that, I mean, you guys have won a genuine platinum. I mean, we have seen lately, now people are creating their own plaques. You guys have a legit platinum win. Just a glimpse into that. What happened?
To correct you, it's a gold. I mean, maybe platinum in Zimbabwe.
Okay, but it was a gold.
In the USA, it's gold because, these things depend on the population,
Okay.
on how many people live in a certain country.
Yeah.
So for the USA, if you sell 250,000 copies, then it's certified gold.
Wow. So you guys sold 250,000 copies?
Yes, in the USA, and we got a gold disc for it.
Wow.
And I mean, now we are, I think, almost, I hope that we are in the 500,000, how you call it, scale. I don't know yet.
Yeah.
But we sold, yes, 250,000. And we got a gold disc from the Recording Industry Association in the USA.
Wow. Was this an album or it was a single?
This was an album from the group Insingizi, Voices of Southern Africa.
Wow, congrats, man. That's quite inspiring because,
Thank you.
Like I said, now we're making our own. We're making our own. I'll be making one for myself very soon there.
I saw it, and I hope, it's not easy these days. People award themselves, and people, you can wake up in the morning today and create an award ceremony and award yourself. And no one can stop you from doing it. So it's really not easy for the young and upcoming artists who don't have the finances to do these things for themselves.
Yeah, great. Yeah, true. Especially those that don't have money to print the plaque as well. And
yes.
Yeah, but I mean, back to your journey coming from Bulawayo, now getting on different international stages. What are some of the key experiences that you'd say, I wish to impart or to share some of these experiences with the young people back at home, possibly because there is a struggle to really build an industry. There's a struggle to create something that is viable, that benefits artists, and also to take the narrative of the Zimbabwean music outside.
One thing that I want to say is I've seen debates on social media.
Yes.
People talking about Bulawayo musicians, Harare musicians, and why Bulawayo musicians are not recognized, or why we have less views on YouTube and so on and so forth. The first thing that needs to be done, because people discuss and they have no idea what happens behind the scenes.
Yes.
If you play a song 3 times a day on national radio,
yes,
this song will be in people's ears, and people will know it even if they don't like it. So if everyone is given a level playing field first and play music like they did back then on ZBC, Radio 2. Because people knew who Love Machayvana was.
Because of
People
radio.
knew who Solomon Skuza was.
True.
Fanyana Dube, Ilanga. Because they were played on radio and it was played everywhere. The songs in Lux Malax,
Yes.
the songs were played
Dona
everywhere.
Malaba, yeah.
Yes, and everyone else knew who Ngwenya brothers were. We knew who Kiama boys were because we heard this music in
On
Cholocho, in Plumtree, everywhere. So now, what is happening is popular music is being pushed and is being played on radios.
Yes.
And people won't even know Stabile Ngwenya from Plumtree or Nyamendlovu because the only platform that she will get is Sky's Metro, which has a 40-kilometer radius.
Yeah.
And people will go on social media and say, Bulawayo artists are not pushing themselves, they're not promoting themselves, they're not doing enough. How can you do enough if the national platform is not recognizing you? This is number one.
Yeah.
And what I've realized is most of these artists who are pushed on national radios perform in Zimbabwe and people know their songs.
Yes.
And when they travel outside Zimbabwe, this is the reason why they perform mainly for the Zimbabwean audiences because they know their songs and they know who they are.
Yeah.
But if you put them on a stage that is level and no one knows who they are, the chances of them flopping are very big because no one will know who you are. They don't know your songs. They haven't heard you before. This is why you see bands like Mukumba
Yes.
traveling. They are going to Cote d'Ivoire in the next coming days. And they are traveling all over the world. And if you ask people at home, very few people know who they are.
True.
Ask Nobuntu, very few people know who they are. When my name was announced, people were screaming Jema, Jema, because they had no idea who this ancestor was.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
So we need this dialogue. We need the newspapers. We need radios to be fair and play and report and write about everyone equal. And then we can say people are not pushing their music. People are not pushing their art.
Great.
So my advice to the young artists is that they should keep on pushing. They should not wait. If it doesn't work out, keep on keeping on
pushing.
and not wait for the radios and everyone else because there is a way out.
Great. Talking about a level playing field, we saw at NAMA this time around. They made a lot of deliberate efforts to accommodate different languages. We could hear Tonga, we could hear Tswana, we could hear Ndebele, we could hear Shona. So many languages that we spoke there. But also, even in terms of the accolades, we saw quite a good sizable number of people that are not predominantly from one major city only winning. Do you think that there's a shift? Do you think that we're getting somewhere as far as what NAMA has said so far?
I think they set a good standard. I really, really enjoyed also listening to people talking different languages.
Yes.
It was refreshing to see something like that happening in Harare in front of an audience that was mixed. And I hope that other awards ceremonies will take also that same stance and do the same. Because this is what we need. We have 16 official languages.
Yes.
And if we acknowledge these languages and acknowledge all these beautiful cultures in Zimbabwe and the music, we will get somewhere. Look at South Africa. South Africa, you see a Xhosa speaking to a Zulu or to a Venda, or you see musicians collaborating in their different languages. And it's so beautiful to see and to listen to. And this is what we need in Zimbabwe as well.
That's so great. That's so great. And like now, you have said you've got an album that you're releasing, an international release. Are we going to expect, going to see you performing in Zimbabwe? Are you going to take your music there as well? I know you have done a couple of shows in Bulawayo mainly, but are we also going to see you in other places where they have not heard your sound before?
This is the whole idea now this year to perform a lot in Africa.
Yes.
I haven't performed in Harare. never performed in Harare.
Never performed. Wow.
And this year will be the first time for me to perform in Harare. There's a surprise coming up. I can't say it yet, but Harare is coming, Mutare, Vic Falls, and Guero. And my hope is that, I perform also in Beitbridge and other places around Zimbabwe and in Africa as well.
Wow, that's so great. I mean, that's so great. You guys have heard it. VUSA Mkhaya, the ancestor, is coming to your city very soon, and he has some amazing package that he has in store for you in a new album that's coming.
One more thing, Zim Thrive is coming to Zimbabwe, April 2020.
Are you going to be part of Zim Thrive? Are you also part of Zim Thrive?
I am part of the Zim Thrive, and I'm also the ambassador of Zim Thrive. And Zim Thrive will be in Bulawayo. At the National Gallery, there will be some performances going on. The traditional food expo is going on. Township tourism is going on in Bulawayo. A lot of things are going on. So, Zim Thrive 2020.
And someone is asking me, what is Zim Thrive? They've not heard much of it. What is this initiative about?
Zim Thrive is an initiative for Zimbabweans by Zimbabweans. No, it's going back home. We want people to appreciate being Zimbabwean, and for the diasporans to go back home and appreciate being Zimbabweans, and also appreciate the culture, the tradition, the music, the tourism. There's a lot going on in Zimbabwe right now. And if we don't do it for ourselves, no one will do it for us. Great. It's more like FUBU, for us by us.
Yes, for us by us. Great. Yeah, thank you so much. I mean, it's been an honor speaking to you. I would want to speak to you for much longer.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Definitely, I mean, we're going to catch up. We'll see you in Harare at Zim Thrive, and then we connect there on the ground, see your performance, and be able to bring some of the experience to people. But what word would you want to give to your fans and people that love your music or that have not heard your music?
I just want to say thank you. Those who have been following me, thank you for following. And those who haven't followed yet, they can follow us on Facebook, VUSA Mkhaya, on my official Facebook page, and also on Twitter and Instagram. The new album is coming out, and I hope that people will enjoy, because it's an organic album. Everything played live, everything sung live, and it's a proudly Zimbabwean album. I'm looking forward to the feedback and to everyone who will be coming to our shows and following us on social media.
Great. I mean, something just dawned on me that at one time I was working for one festival here in Germany, and they had your song, your song was part of a film score that was showing at that festival, and I was super excited just to see a Zimbabwean name written there, and the film did so well. You know, Water, that was the name, right?
Yes, Water is a movie. It's a Kenyan-German production, and this movie was nominated for the Academy Award in 2018. And I did the main theme for the movie score for the film.
Man, we've got so much to talk about, and thank you so much for your time. I know you're busy.
Thank you so much.
It's been an honor to have you on the EARGRUND. Let's stay in touch. Until next time, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Plot Marco, and it's a pleasure. Next, I'll be speaking to the boss himself, Mr. Napoleon Yani. I'll be talking to him tomorrow, and we're going to be speaking a bit about the whole experience from the start to where Nama is at today. So thank you so much. Stay tuned. Until next time, EARGRUND, your voice is amplified.
Asante sana.